How's it going, everybody? How's it going? It's Sunday, baby. It's Sunday. Which, there's a reason why I sound so excited. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, fellas. I'm off work tomorrow. All right, so I'm happy, but it's because, well, I just got home. I got home not too long ago. I didn't have a weekend for myself because of work. So my superficial weekend starts now. So to me, tonight's like a Friday. This feels like a Friday night to me, since I do in fact have tomorrow off. But the wife, being as supportive as she is, said, bonus stream? I'm like, babe, you're too kind to our viewers. You're too kind. You love them so much. You want me to get on stream on a Sunday? Dude, this is like the second or third Sunday in a row for bonus streams. This might just start being a normal thing. But guys, let's get over to some chess and let's get on with the show. We're starting things off with a nice 15-10 games, fellas. You know how it works. 15-10 to start things off. That's what we like. That's what we like to see. Oh, I get to move first. So I just wasted 15 seconds because I didn't realize it was my move. Ooh, give me the give me the Roy Lopez. Come on. Do it. Yes. The only opening I kind of know a few of the lines to. The only opening I know some of the lines. Ooh. What do I do here, fellas? Do I know what to do here? I'm just gonna castle. I don't know. I've never seen this line, so we're just gonna castle. Castle and keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. Four nights game. Alberto, hi. How's it going, my friend? How's it going? Nice to have you by. Nice to meet you, my man. All right, can we just push the pawn, or can we do something else? Can we push the pawn like super aggressively? Probably not. But maybe we'll do this. Just stop him from eventual ideas of putting his pieces on that square. Mason Lopez, R5R, with the winky face sticking the tongue out emoji. My man, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Nice to have you on board. How are you? Guys, I'm not going to lie. If I'm in a better mood tonight, it's because, unlike the rest of the world, tonight's kind of like my Friday night because I just got off work from my second job over the weekend. So I have tomorrow off. So, I wouldn't be so chipper if I didn't have tomorrow off. So I'm kind of cheating. I have tomorrow off. That's why I'm in a good mood. But hey, maybe I'd still be in a good mood if I didn't have off tomorrow. I actually feel like my weekend responsibilities didn't actually gas me as hard as I thought they were. So realistically, I could go into work tomorrow. But I already requested it off. The boss already gave it the okay. I'm gonna take it. I didn't have my weekend. I don't actually have to take that, because if he just takes, I'm still defending, so I don't have to react to this. And plus, if I do, he takes back, and then I have to move my knight. Don't really want to move my knight. I like where my knight's at right now, defending this pawn. Even though the pawn's defended by my other pawn, I think we're chilling. But do I want him to take my bishop for my knight? Honestly, maybe, because then I could just take his bishop back. If he ever moves these pieces off this pawn, I'm threatening a little forky fork action. This is too many arrows. This is like Hikaru Nakamura stuff, and I'm not even close to his rating. So maybe we just develop a bishop, Maybe we just develop the bish. Yes, sir. Okay. He's kicking us out, fellas. No worries. Probably just go here. If he wants to do this, nice. Step back even further. And long way of just taking my bishop with his knight. This is a long way of taking my bishop with his knight, which I think he wants to do. I think he wants to do. But we'll see. And then we'll capture inward. We will capture inward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we're off to a fine start. We're off to a fine start. Carrie Newer. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. We're just hanging out playing some chess. This is like a bonus stream. We don't usually stream on Sundays, but tonight, it's kind of like my Friday. I was just explaining. We have tomorrow off. So my wife, being the saint that she is, suggested bonus stream. I'm like, sure. Sure. I'll do a bonus stream. We usually stream Monday through Friday, weekdays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. But we're here on a Sunday. We're here on a Sunday. Can I go here? Do I really want to go there? Now I won't be able to capture inward anymore. Unfortunately, I'll have to capture outward. So maybe I will actually take some time to step the bishop back. I don't want him just taking. I don't really want to capture outward. But then, yeah, maybe capture outward isn't the worst thing ever. But let's assume it is and just pull the bishop back. Pull the bishop back. His knight is still pinned. He has to be careful here, fellas. He has to be careful. He has to be so careful right now. He has to be super duper careful. Super duper. We're going to keep that pin. We're going to keep it, and we'll encourage him to move another pawn in front of his king. Please move another pawn in front of your king. I think that's just going to help us out in the long run. In the long run. Guys, what did everyone do over their weekend, huh? What's happening out there in the world? What'd you do for fun? Hopefully you didn't have to work like I did. Hopefully you got a chill, relaxing weekend. I know it's Sunday night, and this is like the most like depressing time of the week. But despite that, do we take this knight? And he takes. And then I have to move my knight somewhere else. And then I move it here. And then he takes. And I take back. Or I take back this way. Ooh. Let's do it, fellas. Let's take the knight. Let's take the knighty knight. And we might as well just pre-move the knight going here. Unless there's some crazy idea of going here, then there, then that. Ooh, I mean, no, let's just go here. We're threatening to take the knight back. Or the pawn back. That's a pawn, not a knight. Let's get one thing straight here, fellas. Let's get one thing stinking straight. We can't push this pawn to fork his pieces because, well, he would just take, and he has two attackers, so that is out of the equation. He is just giving us a pawn, though. So without much calculation, I think we're just gonna go take that pawn. I think we're just gonna go take that pawn. How did he miss that? How long have I been able to take that pawn? So I guess I could have taken it at this point, but I didn't. Which is okay, because now I did. So we are absolutely chilling McGilling, which is a phrase that no one's ever said before, and let's not make it normal. All right, we'll just keep it between us. This seems like a nothing move because then I kind of just lose a pawn. So no, thank you, sir. Can't go here where I'd like to go because he would just take it with his knight. Looks like I'm going here, which might just be a nothing move because he gets to harass me a little bit. Take, and then maybe I take back. Or I could just avoid all that, go straight here to the very back of the board. But now I'm thinking about it, maybe I do want him to be silly with this. Do I want him to be silly with that? And then take. Take back. And then he has an isolated pawn that I'm also eyeing up. Fellas, we might have something. We have to worry about a little random check. I mean, it's a sacrifice right now, but simple queen move. Might have to watch out. Guys, do we actually go bishop b3 instead of a2? That's the question. That is absolutely the question that we're considering right now at this juncture. at this juncture, because he doesn't have to do the c4, right? He can go a4. He can go a4, which I think I'm fine with. Let's actually do this. Let's see if he wants to push one of these pawns. Let's see if he wants to push one of these pawns. He does not. Okay. He does not. Let's go here. And then we'll take the pre-move, take back. Wait, do we take back with a knight, though? Ooh, I actually don't know if we take back with the pawn or the knight. I could see the benefit of taking with the pawn, because then we open up this file. But also the knight might be nice, just because we don't really disrupt these pawns. And then the knight would be on a nice square to kind of maybe get up and in there. Maybe get up and in there. Do we have this fork? I don't think so, because he would just take. But if we take and then he takes, then do we have a fork? No, because we don't have anything defending that pawn. Oof. Wouldn't that be nice if we had something defending that pawn for that move? Maybe we set that up. We bring our rook over. If he takes, then we take with the knight, and then, hey, we missed this opportunity. But if we don't, then he might. Let's try that. We'll take the pre-move with the knight. We'll pre-move it with the knight take back. The knight take back, fellas. The knight is taking back, and he doesn't take back. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Well, we're gonna take that, and then I'm gonna move my knight, and then I'm gonna bring my, my queen up in somewhere. The only problem I'll bring my queen here is then he has a discovered threat on my queen. I don't like that. But I still like my knight here. Sets us up for some ideas. Sets us up here for some ideas. And we'll go from there. We will definitely, absolutely, positively go from there. What's this website I use for these chess stats? It says it hasn't been updated for 4 days, and I've definitely played chess today. So, I can't. Chess tracker or something? I don't know. Chess stats tracker? Let's try that. Chess monitor. Okay. Let me see if I can log into my page and refreshity fresh. Let's refreshity fresh. Last game recorded. See, that is not. Oh, I have to hit the update button. Let's hit the update button. And maybe our stuff will update. Maybe our stuff will update. I don't know. Did it update yet? Nope, it's not updating yet. Okay. If I kick it back here, oof. I mean, I don't think he's gonna. We'll see. We'll see what he does. We will see what he does. Chess overall stats. Let me see if I can update the stats. See if I can update the stats. Go to properties. I'm gonna put in a new code. Bam. Does that fix it? Does that fix it? It does not. It does not fix it. Not Kays. Hey yo, how's it going, Kays? How's it going? Great to see you back, my friend. Welcome back to the show. Appreciate you having you. You are the man. You are the man. Did we just bring our knight up and in there? We bring our knight up and in there. Where's it going? Well, I think the important thing is it ain't going nowhere because he has no pawns to push me out of the way. So it might just be annoying just to have it there. Always looming to strike. Always kind of looming. I imagine we're going to see a c4 action. How do we combat that? Maybe push b3, which would seem absolutely wild. Do we actually do that? Well, the thing is, if he does that, we might not even take. We might just hunker down. If he takes, then we take back with another pawn, and then what? You know, his pawn's still stuck. He can't really get in there. His pawn's still stuck. Can't really get in there. I think we're chilling on that. Man, My knight, the bad thing about the knight f5 is, well, the knight is definitely better there, but then I can't actually go anywhere with it, you know? You know? Can't actually go anywhere with it. We could, like, maybe take a trade of knights, but that's super lame. My knight is better than his. Unless he goes here and then tries to go there, that could be a problem. That could be a problem, you know? And then how are we going to fight that problem? We might not be able to. Right now, his knight can't go there because maybe our knight is in a good spot. Because right now, his knight can't really go anywhere either. So maybe our knight is a-okay where they are. Just lurking, I identify as a attack helicopter. So no, man. I identify as an attack helicopter. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let's see here. I am going to go. Oof, I have no idea. I have no idea. Don't really like the idea of pushing a pawn. I don't think I should be pushing the pawns in front of my king, right? So let's just take a chill pill. What if we push c3? He would take it. I can't really take it back because he would just take opening things up. What if we did this? Well, he could en passant, and it's kind of a similar issue. If he did this, he takes and I take, he would just take back. But then, oof, I'm kind of in here. Ooh, I'm kind of in there. And if he goes here, then I have this queen attack. Bro, guys, are we actually cooking with this? Let's just go ahead and make this move and we'll find out. We'll find out the hard way. We will find out the hard way. Nope, don't think this. Can I refresh this? Boom. Well, that helped. Let's try this one. Refresh browser. Boom. Okay. Well. We updated our stats and looks like we're not doing so well. All right, so he doesn't take. Smart cookie right there. Smart cookie right there. Did we do like a nice little sidestepping of the queen, huh? A little sidestepping of the queen to get up in there. We can get up in there and maybe work our way around. Work our way around town. Ooh, fellas, that might be an idea. That might be an idea. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. We'll see where we're at. We will see where we're at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. While we wait for his move, maybe I'll spice up the stream here with a little border around these little stats over there. Interesting. Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily stop us from doing a flabam. You know, Queen A5, flabam threatening that. I mean, he can defend it multiple ways. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Well, he can't defend it that way because of flabam. So, yeah, nice try. Yeah, nice try. Let's do it. Oh, okay, let's think. If he takes, I take back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And we'll go from there. What's he thinking? Yeah, believe it or not, I think keeping my knight here. Yeah, I mean, at any point I can bring it there, right? Super safe. Super safe. No pawns to attack it. No pawns to attack it. Rather, I should say, like, no pawns to attack it, right? There ain't no pawns. Ain't no pawns. This is a, ooh, now he's just giving, he's begging me. He's begging me. Because then he can't, ooh, is he going to lose his bishop? I don't think he can defend his queen and the bishop at the same time. Can he defend his bishop and the queen at the same time? No, he can't go there. He can't go there. Can't go there. Because I would take, right? So now he has to step out of the way. Now I just win a, now I win a bishop. Guys, there we go. Look at that. We might win one. We might win our rapid game of the night. I don't plan on playing any more rapids of the night. And is that threatening anything? Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and flabam. Ooh, but does he have this? And then nope, because my knight is stopping this eventual, like, if he's thinking about this battery. Nope. Oh, we take that. And now we just watch him crumble. Now we just watch him crumble. And now I have flabam. He goes there, flabam, checkmate. Oh my gosh, guys. I honestly didn't see his knight take there. That could have been bad, but no worries. We get the win. We get the win. Let's review this game real quick. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh man, the computer thinks I was playing at a 1950 rated level, which I would disagree, you know, because clearly I'm not that high. But let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, already missed a win. And we were considering this move, but this seems wild, doesn't it? Because can't he just do that? And then I do this, and then he just does that, and then... Oh. Because then I have this, and he can't do that because then I have this, and then he can't step away because bam, oh, and he can't defend. Okay, that makes sense. All right, good to know. Good to know. Let's keep going. All right, he was actually slightly favored there for a moment, and then he loses it. And wow, I didn't feel like we had an advantage at all. Ooh, so apparently we should have taken the bishop here. I'd love to see the follow-up. That's the follow-up. Wow, that's kind of lame. All right, nice follow-up, chess.com. Appreciate you. So this was a pretty bad move. Okay, so you did want us to do that. That felt pretty bad as well, but okay. Yep, that was a mistake. I can't believe it. They didn't call that a blunder, but they didn't. I did not expect that because good thing I found mate in 2, because if I had not found mate in 2, what if I take? It turns mate in 2 to a slight advantage. Oh, because he can now all of a sudden take the knight. I thought he might do this and this. But in the end, he gets to take the knight. Yeah, I have a slight advantage. Ooh, because I have this move. And then I'm threatening to take gobble gobble. But thankfully, I easily recognize, which I don't usually do, the little pattern we have here because of our knight. Dude, we were talking about bringing the knight here on F5 the entire game. It looked like a very nice square for us. And what do you know? Yes, sir, it was. Let's go. Bishop was bad because we would have been a pawn down. Oh, yeah. That's a very good point. Very good point. La homos. How's it going? La himas. Hello, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Great to have you on the show. Hope you're enjoying yourself. All right, guys. That was the only slow format game we're playing the entire night. Now we're picking up the pace for some blitz and bullets. Guys, if you want to play me that game of chess, add Big Breakfast on chess.com. You have a choice. You can play a 2-1 bullet game against me or a 3-2 blitz game. But until we get some viewer games in, we are just going to go play randos. We're going to play randos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I honestly think I'm going to castle a queen side. I always seem to run into trouble. Oh, now that he moved his bishop there, though. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't, fellas. Maybe I won't. All right, let's see what we got. Maybe I still will. I just feel like it's bad juju if I castle king side. Let's try something silly this time. Let's castle queen side. Even though I have a 100% chance of losing games when I castle queen side, but yeah, well, this is why. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like this is why. It's a 2-1 bullet, guys, so we cannot be taking as much time to make moves. And that was a bad move. I just gave him my piece. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me for the one good game of chess that we just played. Unsubscribe because this is embarrassing. This is actually wild. All right. Bullet's a whole other ball game now. I'm actually below 1200 in bullet. That's actually wild. Okay, guys. So we have an obvious goal to hit. I can't. What? I'm below 1200. That is wild. When did that happen? It's probably because I'm playing all loosey-goosey and stuff. Jeez, oh man. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder. Guys, I'm a loose cannon. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no moves. I have no moves. Okay. I'm down a minor piece. Well, kind of. I guess I'm down a rook. Down a rook. This is silly. This is absolute silly. Silly nonsense right here. What's our game plan, fellas? What's our game plan? What do you mean you don't have one? We need one. We need a game plan. We gotta figure one out. Here, you can take that pawn. Shoot, man, I suck. Get me out of this game. No, we ride. We fight. We fight. We fight to the very last breath. Never quit. Never leave a fallen comrade or something. At the end of the day, fellas, right? This is just a game. You know, who cares if we lose? Who cares if we lose? Who cares? Who cares? I care that amount of whiskey, I'll tell you that. Care that amount of whiskey, I'll tell you that. I guess we got water. I mean, is he playing loosey-goosey as well? Are we both loose cannons right now? All right. Ice, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for popping in. Being a cool dude. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Let's beat up on his queen. Let's beat up on the queen. All right, queen. I'm just gonna keep harassing you. I'm just gonna keep harassing you. All right, queen has been successfully harassed. We get 1 second back per move. We go down to 10 seconds. Let's start making quicker moves, fellas, and figure out what our game plan is. What is our game plan? What's our game plan? Oh, I guess he's just gonna give us this for starters. I might be able to work with this, fellas. You can take my knight if you'd like, but that's not gonna do you anything. And maybe we how do we stop this now? Oh man. Maybe what can I do? I need to get, oh man, he found a defense. He found a defense. However, we're making moves, he's making moves. Do we have this or something, or do we have, we got that. That's a little forky fork action, fellas. If he misses it, well, we're gonna take the check at least. We're gonna take the other check. He can just take, it's a blunder, I know, but like, we're down on time. We have to make moves. It's all good, fellas. Don't worry. It's just a game, guys. It's just a game. Let's take a chill pill. All right, yeah, we lose, we win. Who cares? Oops. Ah! 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 Come on. Come on. Perpetch? Perpetch? No, there's no Perpetch, fellas. There's no Perpetch. Let's checkmate. Ooh, fellas. Guys, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, hit the restroom, top off my whiskey, but I'll be back in 2 minutes. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be back in 2. Woohoo! Fellas, I'm a liar. That's what I do. I lie. I lied to you guys. I said I was going to take 2 minutes, which I'm not sure if that was necessarily true or not. It could have been 2 minutes or less. But I said I was going to top off my whiskey, which I did not because I grabbed the brewski. That's not a good one either. So, okay, let's get back to another juicy 2-1 bullet game and see where we are. And we're still below 1,200. I can't believe I'm actually below 1,200. That is wild. Man, 1,200 was reserved for people who just started playing chess. Now look at me, guys. Wow. Oh no, this just seems like a bad situation I'm putting myself in. Put myself in a bad situation. Uh-oh. Am I getting myself in trouble? Take the pre-move. Let's push that bishop away. Pre-move. Let's go. You thought you had me, but you don't, because I'm so good. All right, whoever's singing right now needs to stop because that's annoying. Can I go here and threaten that? We will see. I will threaten that. I will do that. Now what? What's the next move? What's next? I do this. Maybe. Where are you going? Are you trapped? You have to go here. And then are you trapped? Uh-oh. He goes there. Then I go there. Then he is definitely trapped. What? He trapped his queen, fellas. He trapped his queen. That's the nothing move. He trapped his... I talk too much. That's my issue. That's my problem. I talk too much. I talk a big game, and then I talk too much. Let's, Well, I'd like to go there, but we can't because of the mysterious freaking bishop. Blah, bam. Blah, oh, nope, can't do that now. I'm trying to block off his bishop so I can kind of get up and in there. I want to get up and in there. This man's too good. This guy has the tricks. This guy knows he knows his way around the pond. He's up here doing things. I guess I'm just giving him pieces now at this point. Come on now. We were off to a great start until I just started freaking soloing with my music. Until I started soloing with my music or something weird. Alright, flub bam. We'll take that with check. And then figure something out. Check. Okay, guys. So I can talk. Okay. That one just so happened to work out. All right. I didn't think we were winning that, but I mean, who am I kidding? Of course we were gonna win that. All right, next game. My lamb. How's it going? Good morning. Goat. No, you're the goat. Get out of here. You're too kind. You're too sweet. Appreciate you. The hype. Is it juicy? Is it juicy? How's it going? Work neck. How's it going? Great to have you on the show. Great to have you by. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi. What guy? Dude, am I a poet? Am I a poet? I might be a poet. I have a calling to be a poet, apparently. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just push that bishop. Let's push that bishop. Get that bishop out. Bishop out. Ooh, did we take with a knight instead? Did I throw something here? So, I don't think so, guys. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. Guys, I still can't believe we're below. We are below. Cannot believe we're below 1200. I honestly should not be below 1200 right now, but it's whatever. We don't really care. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Who cares if we're below 1200? It's just a game. It's just a game. And it's a fun game at that. It's a fun game at that. Okay. Flabam, flabam. What's our move? Here. We're neck. How's it going? If this is your first time here, we try to keep this chat family friendly as the best as we can. Not like I say some silly stuff too, but this is just not the right time of the place, my pal. Appreciate ya. Flamingo bam? Flabamamingo? Flabam Domingo. Now what? What's this weird guy trying to do? Can we go here? That seems wild. That seems wild. This is a bullet game. We can't be taking too much time thinking. Oof, he's threatening. He's threatening something crazy. Let's go here. We're defending the pawn that he wants to take, but now he can't because we have a rook on it. I thought, oh no, we have to watch out for that, but we just take it with the rook. So yeah, take that, buckaroo. Take that, bucky. Take that, buckaroo. Do we just take? Let's just take and then move our knight or something. I guess he gets. Oh, we lost our knight. Yeah, want. But now do we get to kind of, I mean, his knight's kind of pinned. I don't know. This is probably a nothing move. Flip it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nathan Williamson, how's it going, Nate? Appreciate you stopping by, giving me the WP, the well played. Appreciate you, my man. What a morale booster you are. Moxaw, how's it going? Good to see ya. So nice to have you back, my friend. Hello. I'm giving him my rook because I'm a nice guy. Can we threaten something right now? Probably not. But we're gonna try. Blah, 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 blah. Nah. This is stupid. He can just take that. Okay, we're throwing this game, fellas. We're cracking. We're falling apart. Get me out of this game. I'm surprised to see you below 1200. You should be way higher, in my opinion. I appreciate that. I don't know why I mean, it is bullet. I'm not sure. Here, let's do a 3-2 game. I don't think my blitz is much better right now. 1254. All right, that's a little better. My rapid is 14 something, but man, my bullet game is, I guess, not up to par, not up to snuff. How's it going, Marcy? I'm gonna call you Marcy. I think I've said it before. I'm gonna call you Marcy. How was your weekend, Marcy? Great to have you back. Great to see you, my man. Or my lady. I can't remember. Ooh, are we getting the Roy Lopez? Let's see if it's an opening I know how to do. I know this move, and then I know this move. And then do I take? I'm a castle. Take this and then flabam. Forkity fork. Flabam, then forkity fork. Play longer time controls in order to improve. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. However, doesn't make for the most exciting content. What is this guy doing? I guess I should have taken with the knight. I guess he had this, but whatever. Whatever. Simba. I'll take a trade of the ladies. I'll take a trade of the ladies. And if he takes, bam. I mean, if he takes with his knight, flop, bam. Flop, bam. Flop, bamingo. Flop, bamingo. Oh, this is a 3-2. I can't remember. Jump back and forth between 2 1s and 3 2s, guy. Remember, hey, I can take a little bit more time. I can take a little bit more time. Let's just not get too crazy with it. Let's just not get too crazy with it. Blam. Can we do this? You said your March says weekend was awesome. Played some chess in the local championship and got a draw, so that's okay. I agree. That's okay. Congrats. Well done. Lost some elo, but gained some experience, I suppose. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well done. I'm proud of you, Marcy. I'm proud of you. It's been a while since I've gone to a. It's been a while since I've gone to a tournament. I've only gone to one. I'd like to go to another. I think I'm rated like 900 in like in FIDE. In FIDE. FIDE. In a FIDE. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Except I have my knight there. So what you going to do? And I have my bishop there. What are you going to do, man? Yeah. You're a silly goose. That's what you are. You're a silly goose. Dude, I could actually just initiate the trade because I have another defender. Let's take the pawn. Let's take the pawn while we can. Bum bum ba-dum. Oh man, did he blunder? Did he blunder? We'll see. We'll find out. What's going on? Really? What? Am I missing something here? Is he about to cook me? Is he about to embarrass me? I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I mean, nice sacrifice if he pulls this off, but I don't think it works. I do not think it works. It's uncomfortable, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it works. See, isn't that already too slow? Is that not already too slow? Too slow? Too slow. No eating here tonight. Eating here tonight. No, eating here tonight. You on the diet. Flabam! It's defended, so we get the force touch, and he's trying to do that. Can we stop it? Shoot, man. Shoot, we can't stop it. Oh, shoot. Yep. Well done. It worked. It worked for you. How's it going? Good game. How's it going? Good game. All right. I don't even want to do the whole like, oh, sacrifice the queen and just lose. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. How was my weekend? You asked, Marcy. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, we I had some additional duties to take care of, so I didn't really have a weekend off. So if you're like wondering to yourself, why is this guy in such a good mood? It's Sunday night. You know, don't we all have work in the morning or school or responsibility? It's Monday. Ugh. However, tomorrow or tonight is kind of like my Friday because I requested today off since I had to work extra time over on the weekend. So I specifically asked him, I was like, I'm going to be working like 9 or 10 days in a row. I'd like to have some semblance of a weekend off. So my boss was very hopeful in accommodating that for me. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. So we're just playing some games. Oh, it's already been an hour almost of chess. So I might be moving on to the next game. Maybe, dude, what's even on my Steam? Oh, you know what? There's this game I wanted to try to play. I don't have it downloaded or anything. It's called Shape of Dreams. That might be my next like Let's Play. But speaking of Let's Play, we could record another episode of the Let's Play series of Fantasy Life. We want to get through that as fast as possible so we can kind of move on to other content. It's good to hear. What do you do? Well, that was my my military stuff. But I work. During the weekdays I work. I just deliver drywall. So my physical body gets spent, and I'm tired and exhausted. But this past weekend I just had some cool high-speed military stuff to get covered. But fortunately, it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I could go to work tomorrow. It'd be absolutely okay. But also, it's like, where's my weekends at? And then there's a part of me being the man, like, I'm like, man, I should just be grinding. I should make that money and whatnot. But fortunately, my wife is totally understanding. She's super supportive in that situation where she's like, take the day off, you know? Which is crazy because she never takes a day off. My goodness, she is I thought I had a good work ethic, and then I met my wife, and she will outwork anybody. Oh my gosh, she's insane. She's not watching this, but honey, in case you are watching this, I love you so much, and you are literally the hardest working person ever. And when do you get a break? You know what I mean? When does my wife get a break? She seemingly never gets a break. She's on that grind. I'm not sure what to do here, fellas, not gonna lie. Maybe bring my queen up in here and offer a trade of queenie queens. Hey, Jeff the Fat Cat, welcome back to the show, my man. Oh man, Jeff the Fat Cat, everybody. I don't think we take this, even though it's 2 minor pieces for a rook and a pawn, so technically it's the same. Material wise, I really don't think that's going to be worth it for us, but for exactly that reason, we're going to do it anyways. You thought I wasn't going to, but we did. Yeah, Jeff the Fat Cat, good Sunday afternoon, absolutely. How's your Sunday? How's your weekend, Jeff? How's your weekend? Great to have you back on the show. Well, man, dude, there's nothing that beats familiarity, right? Seeing a recognizable name. Man, that's awesome. Take that, buckaroo. I don't think we're in the interest of trading. I really don't think we're trying to trade off our rooks. Yeah. So I'm gonna sidestep. I'm gonna step it to the side. We're gonna keep. Marcy asks, if you decide to stay with chess, we can play. Oh, absolutely. Get on in here. Marcy, you're the next. What's your name on chess.com again? I can't remember. Well, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't done a viewer game all night yet so far. Just the Fat Cat says it's been going. Not much up with it. That's my man. That's my man, Jeff. Jeff the Fat. It's afternoon for you guys. Yeah, it's the evening. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. for us right now. It's 8 p.m. It is 8 p.m. La, 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 la. Smooth Sean, welcome back, man. Oh my gosh. Now, see, I was just talking about recognizable names. It's always so nice to see names that you recognize. And Smooth Sean, I'll never forget that because he was our very first. Sean, what'd you do? What'd you do for us a couple weeks ago? What's it called on Twitch? You popped in and you raided us, right? You gave us our very first raid, which that was super cool. Smooth Sean. I need to pop in and hang out in one of your streams. Just popping in to say hi. Smooth Sean, guys. Smooth Sean, he gave us our very first stream. So if you're looking for some more, I think chess content, right? Smooth Sean. He has a very, very classy vibe to him. I watched some of this stuff. I could hang out there forever. He's a good dude. Good dude, Smooth Sean. Yeah, raid. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. I need to start doing that too. If I think about it, maybe I'll try to raid you back. You'll be my first raid. My first raid, guys. What's our plan here? I'm not sure if we have a plan. We get 2 seconds back per move. We might be doing some quick moves just to build the clock back up, and I don't see an obvious way to translate this into an obvious win. It could just be a draw, unless I do silly moves like B4 and trading down pieces too quickly, blah, blah, blah. Like that one might have been too quick, blah, blah, blah. This might have been too quick, blah, blah, blah. Fellas, I might be throwing this. Am I throwing this game, fellas? We have to be worried about this pin. Oh, might have to be worried about this pin. At least now my king is also defending the pawn. That might be helpful for us. We'll see. We're getting some time back. We are down by almost an entire minute. Almost by an entire minute. But is our man throwing this game as well? This is probably a bad move. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Shoot, man. Shoot. Well, we get the check. We get this check. And then we get this check. And then we get... Maybe we can set up another check. We'll see. If not, he's going to check us. So we have to rock away. And then are we getting forked by his knight? Oh, we'll see. We'll see, fellas. We will see. We'll see. He might just go knight. What is this? E6? Or rook. He gives us another check, though. He'll probably move his king back there. So we have to move our rook. We'll have to move our rook. We'll move it way back here. Guys, we're getting some time back. Kind of. Oof. Fellas. Ninja says, wow, it's been a while since I last popped in, and we just hung our rook. Ninjas, great to see ya. Smooth Sean says, chess, whatever I feel like. Streamed and participated in a Fall Guys tourney yesterday. My man, having fun with all the games. Well done. All right. Yeah, Ninja, I'm well aware. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get out of this game. Next game, fellas. Marcy, what's your username on chess.com? Let's get Marcy in here. Ooh, your name happens to be Marcy on chess.com as well, I see. GG's, absolutely. Guys, Smooth Sean, man, I'm telling you, I hate to send you off from my show here, but for me, this is just a hobby. All right, I'm not a professional streamer or anything. But if you guys want to check him out, if not now, definitely later. Smooth Sean, maybe open up his stream on a separate tab. You know, share some love with everybody. He's a good dude. Smooth Sean, I watched like, whatever, 5 or 10 minutes of your stream. It didn't take me long to realize like, oh, I could hang out with this guy in real life. I could hang out with this guy in real life. What a guy. And I'm a very big first impressions guy. I'm not sure if anyone else is like me on that in that front, but first impressions, like, and I recognize that in myself as well, because sometimes that has Zach W. Sorry, I'm pivoting real quick. When I see Zach W in the chat, I have to say hi to Zach W instantly. How's it going, Zach W with the sand shrew? Not the rat-a-tat. Guys, I've been playing Pokemon Silver on my little emulator here. And I caught a Rattata. I named it. I literally named him. It's Zach W. And I sent him a Snapchat of it. He's like, I'm not a freaking rat. I'm like, well, I'm so. Wait, I forgot. I thought you always popped in with the Rattata or something. He was like, no, it's a Sandshrew. I'm like, oh, you're totally right. Yeah, that's a Sandshrew. Sorry. So I don't think there's Sandshrews in Pokemon Silver, but there is. I'm renaming. I'm finding a new It's Zach W in my game. But anyways, back to Smooth Sean. That Smooth Sean, get out of here with you. You got great vibes too, my man. Yeah, stop glazing me. It's my turn to glaze somebody else. I appreciate you, Smooth Sean. Appreciate you, my man. You're too kind. But I'm a very big first impressions guy, and sometimes that gets the best of me, where I don't even give people a chance to like prove my whatever like thing wrong, right? If you come at me, I'm like, oh, this guy just. Okay, he's just gonna beat me. Well done. Oh, that was a viewer game. Marcy, I need to rated 1950. Well done, Marcy. Can we get the back-to-back? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, I've recognized I'm a big first impressions guy. If we meet in person and it's like, oh, I don't really like him, that kind of sticks with me. It lingers with me for quite some time, and I need to fix that. And something that helps me combat that is, you know, there are people in my life who kind of failed that first impressions test, but have been really positively impacted my life in some way. So it's like, okay, yeah, my calibration isn't always right, isn't always correct. It isn't always correct. That's just a thought. Zach W says, good brother, how's it going, my man? Zach, we missed you at the S6 conference, my man. We've been fun to have you. Am I getting cooked here, fellas? Oh my gosh. 1900 rated guy. Checkmate. Get me out of this game. Marcy with a 1953 rating. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll get one of these guys. We'll get one of them. Marcy knows I love the Roy Lopez. Not gonna play it. I almost thought. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this. I haven't regretted it yet. Regret this, fellas. We're locking in right now. What are we gonna do? Push this pawn? Heck. I'll push that pawn. I push that pawn any day of the week. Here we go. You guys can't even hear me right now because I'm talking so softly. Maybe you can't. Yeah. Oh well. Look at me, just getting myself into trouble. I'll take it though. I like trouble. I laugh at the fear of trouble. Alright, enough of this whispering nonsense. I need to lock in. This guy's schooling me. Oh, you would have went, but you signed up too late? Yeah. Wait, low-key viewer battles? Whoa, viewer battles? What would something like that even look like? Could we host? And I would, so like, I'd spectate one of your guys' games and we could like commentate on it. That could be fun. Why not? Well, Ninja, I mean, it's your idea. I guess we have an obvious, you're obviously, you have to be a part of it. Ninja, maybe, Marcy, Ninja, aren't you guys both in the 1900 rated level? Ninja and Marcy, guys, if you two are rated, I mean, I'm down to host a little viewer battle. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Let's try it. I'm only 1600. Oh, well, I mean, that's better than me, so why not? You know, why not? Let's try it. Let's do it. Do it to it. Flabam, flabam. We'll have to ask Marcy, though. Oh, Marcy said sure. Marcy said sure. That's awesome. Marcy. Guys, Marcy and Ninja, we're about to witness our very first viewer battle. I have no idea what to expect. It might be a lot of fun. I mean, I have to figure out what I'm going to talk about. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? We'll try to keep it interesting. We'll try to keep it interesting. Shoot! So bad this game, man. So bad at this game. How bad at this game am I? How bad this game am I? Guys, after this game, we have our very first viewer battle. So what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what that means. It means I'm not even going to be playing chess. It means I am not even going to be playing chess. We are going to be watching two of our viewers battle it out. And we'll see how it goes from there. We'll try to do our best at commentating. Fellas, I'll have to let you know, Marcy and Ninja. Unfortunately, you will not be able to watch my stream during that because we will have the chess engine up on the side as well. That way I can have a coach beside me telling me what to expect as far as good moves and yada, yada, yada. Don't want you guys getting caught for cheating because chess.com is pretty good at catching cheaters. Chess.com is pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Ninja, what is your chess.com username? If you want to type it in chat, that way Marcy knows who to add. Rather, I guess you could just add Marcy right now because you see her name on the screen, hopefully. Marcy0000 is their name. Marcy, you might be expecting a friend request from our good friend Ninja TK. Our good friend Ninja. I can't ever really move my knight because he's defending some key squares. Key squares. Defending some key squares. I mean, I don't imagine we even have a draw, right? But like, it's a tricky position. It's a tricky position. Maybe we can fight a draw. We'll see. We'll see. Zach W, if you're still here hanging out, enjoying yourself, what's on the grind? What's on the agenda as far as games go? What's everyone's agenda as far as games go? LL Gamey, how's it going? Hi, I saw. Hey, thank you so much for your support. Was it gaming YouTube? Yeah, appreciate your support. There it is. There it is. Hey, just gotta be boom. There it is. Absolutely, you did. Thank you so much for your support, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for being a part of our little hobby here. You're the man. Appreciate you, my man. Can you play Sonic at a Trump? Search that on Google, download and play. Hey, maybe we'll have to look into it. What type of game is that even? What type of game is that even? Not even sure it's be my style, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Maybe it is my style. Maybe it is my style. You never know. You never know. I'm gonna have to look it up. Fellas, I'm just gonna have to look it up. What can I say? What can I say? Shoot. Well, we put up a good fight. I mean, that was kind of a good game. Horror game. Oh man, I'm a little baby when it comes to that. One of my friends, he loves horror games. He might have actually played that. Guys, we lost. We were pretty even through the opening into almost the middle game until flabam. Absolute blunderhouse. Absolute blunderhouse. Yeah, so if I had found the proper move, I'm not even sure if I'd capture it correctly. Would this be incorrect? Would that be a blunder move? Not quite, but man. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to do something kind of interesting. We are going to watch Marcy and Ninja play a game. Hopefully it is okay, it's a 5-5. Okay, we're coming into this a little late. Looks like we're playing the King's Gambit. I don't actually have the analysis. Okay, so maybe they took that away. So I guess you guys are good to still watch the stream if you haven't clicked it off already. Tell you what, gamey, I'll write down a little note about that game. I'll look into it, but I highly doubt I'm going to be playing that game. I'm not a big horror game type of guy. I don't mind horror movies if I'm watching with the boys. Honestly, I could watch a horror movie tonight with the boys if they were around, but I'll write it down. Sonic Editron. I have a good friend who I can ask about this game because they might have already played it. All right, you can't see this, but just I like to share with people when I take down little notes. Bam! You probably can't see it, but the game that you suggested, it's right on this little notepad. Bloop, 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 bloop. Spectate right now, Ninja says. We are spectating. Don't you worry, sir. We got you. Fellas, it's looking kind of even Steven. Ninja has their work cut out for them because Marcy is rated 1953. But if anyone has a good chance or a shot against Marcy, it's Ninja over me because his rating is significantly higher than mine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bringing the bishop back. I like it. Okay. Looking maybe the castle. It'd be kind of wild, the castle there, because it instantly gets hit with a little check. He might want to start pushing these pawns and the bishop out of the way, get the queen developed, and then castle queenside. Man, I do like what Ninja's doing. Marcy, unfortunately, has, 3 separate pawn islands out here. So that's going to be tricky for them to navigate. Whereas Ninja has 1 pawn island over here and a 2nd pawn island. And he goes for the kingside castle. Wow. And Marcy doesn't go for the check with the bishop, but rather the queen and then winning a minor piece. Wow. What a find. We were worried. We were skeptical about the kingside castle. Unfortunately, we didn't know the reason why. Let's go. Better to play than watch it. Gaming says. LLG Gaming. LL Gaming. Absolutely, I imagine. I'm back. Just crashes. Oh, okay. He's back. Jeff the Fat Cat says 1900 Blitz is crazy work. Absolutely it is. I agree with you, Jeff the Fat Cat. Unfortunately, that is not a hanging piece because it is defended by the bishop. What can Ninja do to kind of bring this threat to life? Does he have something like d4, which would protect this central pawn, also attacking the queen, and would have been defended by the queen? He doesn't go for that route, all right? He is kind of leaving this hanging. However, it's not hanging Oh, it can't. No, okay. He can take. The idea if the queen was still here would be then to, bam, skewer the queen with the king. However, wow. Marcy does not care about taking that pawn, even though he could, because he wouldn't be able to bring this back because he would just win a rook for free, almost on checkmate after the queen goes back to f1, and then flabam, checkmate. He misses it. Do we see a d4? A d4 is something I'm looking at myself right now. If not, how do we make the bishop better? And also make simultaneously making the rooks better. Is it natural to develop the bishop right now, right this second? We will see. LL Gaming YTB. Look, your name's up on there. Your name's up there on the top. Thank you once again for your support, my man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. D4 doesn't work, says D Lou P3O. D4 does not work. Why? Because he would just take the pawn instantly. We can no longer do this because our queen is no longer defending it. Good catch, D Lou. D4 hangs the pawn. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, this is a 5-minute game plus 5 seconds, so they have plenty of time to think. If I was Ninja, what would I be doing right now? You kind of want to bring the bishop out, right? But you can't, because flabam, it gets taken. He brings the bishop out one step further. Okay, all right, kind of defending the pawn. Why is it so hard? Why is every arrow I draw just not the arrow that I want? This is absolutely, positively just silly McGilly. Oops, I clicked too many buttons and then I almost saved a file somewhere. Anyways, let's clear that board off, fellas. What do we got now? What do we got now? Ooh, my soccer team is playing right now. FC Cincinnati versus Toronto. And it's not real soccer, guys. Don't worry. This is the MLS in America, Major League Soccer. So I know this is like the retirement league. So, but I will be pulling this up because I've missed every game so far. This is their 3rd game. I did not realize they were playing on a Sunday. Ooh, we still have Kevin Denke. I'll be pulling that up on a side monitor. Oop. And you'll catch up on the highlights of that game. Pushes the pawn, pushing the knight. What is his knight going to do? Marcy has to ask themselves, what is the idea here? Who knows? Who knows? Looks like we still have Celentano as our goalkeeper. I like him because he has a killer mustache. He has a killer mustache. He decides to defend. We cannot... Ooh, we cannot take that pawn because if we do, he takes back on check and then wins the queen either way. So, what a nice little find by Marcy. Being a 1950 rated player, wow. Well, good find, good find. THWYW. I'm sure that's an acronym that stands for something. I just don't know what it stands for. Okay, what is Marcy thinking after Ninja plays d4, which again, we've already talked about, is kind of a blunder. Does not Marcy just take? Is there a threat? Is there a reason why he would do that? I guess if he does take, Ninja's thinking he gets to take with check and threaten to take the rook. So actually, that is a pretty nice move. Now we can expect queen takes c6. Queen takes c6, check. Again, these arrows are not my friend today. And forking the rook and king. If he brings the bishop back, we still win the rook. Ninja is proving to the world that he is a much better opponent against Marcy than myself. You know? And D-Lou, just in classic fashion, says the exact same thing. He knows what's up. I wonder if D-Lou is also a 1900 rated player. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. Now we should expect queen takes a8, check. And we will not expect to be able to win this other rook because he will be able to stop it with the bishop coming to d8. But we definitely take that rook. He comes back with bishop d8. And then what is our follow-up? What is our follow-up? He might want to bring the queen all the way back to f3 because we're looking at 2 attacking pieces from our opponent from Marcy on the f2 square. If you bring the bishop, queen back, we have 2 defenders here. So if he does anything silly like knight to f2, we can take. If he, then he wouldn't be able to take back because our queen that we bring back to f3 could also take back. We'd have 2 defenders on the square. He only has 2 attackers. The advantage goes to the defending pieces. So if you have 2 defending pieces versus their 2 attackers, the defender should win, unless the defending pieces are weaker. We'll see. We'll see. Jeff Fat I still think black just has an unstoppable attack. Yes. So it's weird. Ninja is definitely up on the material, right? However, it does feel like Ninja is still behind. I agree with you. Oh, but we totally forgot that the knight has been hanging this entire time. However, he gets to take back with check. But now it's not so much of a big deal because his pawn that's going to be on g4 is no longer also forking our queen, which he just moved to safety. He has to bring the bishop back. That was a forcing move. Drop the queen back seems to be the only move Jeff the Fat Cat says to confirm our idea. Could be wrong. Maybe he is wrong. Ooh! Wow. What is our move here, fellas? Unfortunately, it seems like rook to f2 is the only move because when rook takes h2, at least you could sidestep out, but you're just sidestepping into another checkmate. Unfortunately, that was a very close game. Ninja is up by 5 points of material, fellas. However, Marcy, with the 1953 rated Blitz rating, proves to us why they are 1953 rated in Blitz. Well done to Marcy. This is a wrap. There's no way out of this. I do not think so. Marcy says, I wish, LMAO. Drop the queen back, blah, blah, blah. Could be wrong. I'm so close to the 30 followers. Oh, look at that. So the YT definitely in your name definitely does stand for YouTube, does it? You're also a content creator. Nice little hobby to have. Spectate right now. Black wins by resignation. Fellas, let's go ahead and review this game real quick. Let's do them a favor. Let's do them a solid since they provided us so much with entertainment. Guys, white was favored for the first half of this game in the opening. Then black was completely favored in the mid game. And then at the end, white was favored by 4.48 points, but then lost it to mate and 4. Let's show you what this looks like. White had a very solid advantage from the start. Doing really well here. Up by essentially 1.9 points of material, the computer says. And it dips. He blunders. We saw this. We saw this. So then black has the advantage for quite some time. Even now after this little missed win. Still has the advantage. Finds a brilliant move. And then blunders. And then white is able to capitalize with the idea that we saw, and white is totally winning until the capturing the knight back, which we even forgot about, but that was just not the right move. What would have been the right move? We suggested bringing the queen back to f3. Let's see if us in the chat had the right idea. And kind of, it is a good move. We get the check mark, but what is the best move here, fellas? Pawn to e6 is the best move. Really? Let's see the follow-up. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Huh? That is wild. So no reason why we should expect any of us to find this follow-up. This follow-up is absolutely diabolical, and it's still going, guys. This follow-up is the longest follow-up ever. Guys, Ninja put in a great fight. However, takes the knight. And then from there, it's all forcing. Mate and 4. Good job. Round of applause to both Ninja for putting up a very valiant, good fight against Marcy, who is nearly a 2,000 rated player. Round of applause to Marcy as well for proving to everyone why they have the elo that they have. My man. All right, fellas. That was fun. Our very first viewer game. We might have to turn that into a YouTube short. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Jeff the Fat Cat says, if Marcy wants a game, I'd be down for one. Oh, Marcy, would you be possibly down to play Jeff the Fat Cat? Jeff the Fat Cat. If you add Jeff the Fat Cat on chess.com, Marcy, if you're down for another game. Who is Marcy playing right now? They are playing Ninja again. Guys, we're getting the back-to-back Ninja versus Marcy game. All right, we missed the opening. Don't worry. They were playing the Alpine Sicilian Defense. Okay. And we have time. We can play through the moves real quick. Very standard stuff from both players. Look at that. That all seems very, very normal. Okay, now we have Marcy. We're looking from the point of view of Marcy this time, not Jeff. Let's see what happens. Or he says, I'm down to play anyone, but it's 1:30 a.m. for me. So this might be the last game for Marcy, fellas. Understandable. Yes, tomorrow is in fact Monday. Marcy plays bishop to g5, developing another minor piece, furthering the development of their pieces. What does Ninja XTK do? Do they castle kingside here? Do they castle kingside here, or do they even develop the queen, maybe to b6? Queen to b6 might be nice. I don't know. It might just simply run into rook b1, which could be annoying, which then you're like, well, I might as well just moved it to queen a5. I don't know. Ninja decides to kick the bishop out with his pawn h6. Marcy brings the bishop back to d2. I'm liking it. All seems pretty standard. I imagine we'll see Marcy bring the bishop f1 bishop to b5, kind of pinning the knight to the king. That could be a very obvious move if my arrows would like to work. We will see. LL Game, he says, good night. Hey, appreciate you stopping in, showing your support, my man. Appreciate it. Hey, I wrote, again, I don't just write things down on my notepad just to forget about them. I write them down for a reason. So I'll take a look at that game, but realistically, I'll probably not play it. But hey, you never know. You never know. It's your favorite game ever? Hey, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. But it just might not be my cup of tea. Like some of my games I love to death might not be yours. But I promise you, gaming, I'll take a look at it. And I have a friend who I bet I know a friend who's played that too. I'll see what his opinion on it as well. I'll take a look at it for sure. All right. Ninja brings queen to c7. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what it does besides, hey, moves the queen off its home square. That's very solid. But then what? Do we see Marcy moving their light squared bishop to somewhere? Maybe the idea with bringing the queen here is to preemptively defend the knight. So when the inevitable bishop comes to b5 move, we can castle and not worry about taking, because we can take on several accounts. We have plenty of choices. Brings the bishop back. That's crazy. Okay. Guys, this is another 5-5 game. So they start with 5 minutes on the clock and they get 5 seconds back per move. So yes, it's a blitz game, but they do have plenty of time to think about some moves. Take a minute off the clock, think about one solid move, because then you're getting 5 seconds back per move. When you start spamming moves real quick, all of a sudden you're down to 5 seconds, but you're already up to 30 seconds because you just made what, five moves in a row. We finally see the castle from Marcy on the king's side. Well done. Do we see the mirror castle from Ninja? I'm not sure. We will find out. Or do we see something as crazy as a5? A5 maybe setting up a little b4. And if the, take, can't really take back with the knight because of the bishop, unfortunately. But, ooh, we're kind of setting up a little attack on their backwards pawn. Unfortunately, their backwards pawn is guarded by a bishop. So it's not exactly the weakest thing ever. However, he does have 2 backwards pawns in this position. I think Ninja is definitely maybe putting together a little plan to throw some pressure on that. Unfortunately, a simple move like rook to c8 is not enough because, again, yeah, you do have 2 attackers on the square and they only have 1 defender. Unfortunately, your first attacker would either be a queen or, best case scenario, if you somehow flop the rook and the queen, it'd be a rook. And you're not trying to give up a rook or a queen for a bishop and a pawn. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. We see a pawn push. A4 from Marcy. Well done. Okay. So now we have some questions, right? Now we have some questions. Do we push? Pushing seems like it's not the answer because then you just win the pawn for free. And it's defended by the bishop. Do you take? The answer is probably just take, right? You take, but then you have to move your knight out of the way, and then all of a sudden you have 2 attackers on this pawn, and you only have 1 defender. It's a tough case, hard sell. It's a hard sell. Or do you do nothing? If you do nothing, right, you take, and then oof. If you do nothing, you might want to move your knight out of the way, because if you take, then take. Oh, but you can't even do that because when flabam, kind of bad juju. This is a tough situation. I'm glad I'm not in Ninja's shoes right now, because this would be a hard thing to figure out. This would be a very hard thing to figure out. That actually, I did not even think about rook b8. He still takes. And take back. Can't take. But he's hanging. No, it's defended actually. His knight is still defended by the queen. So wow, Ninja proving once again why he's rated higher than me in Blitz. He has it kind of figured out. He has it figured out. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything crazy like a knight b3 move because his queen is defending that square. But maybe that could have been a fun move to tinker with. But if he even gets his knight there, where is he going? He can't really go to any of these squares, you know? He'd have to just kind of go back where he just came from. I don't think he has a simple pawn push here either because he's just giving up a pawn. If he's ever able to find a way to get rid of the c3 pawn, he'd have a passed pawn, which would be very beneficial. My question is, why not castle here? Why not castle here? Why not castle here? Oh, because it's not his move. That's why. Why not just take the rook? Or sorry, why not just take the bishop with your rook? What is Marcy seeing here where taking a pawn with a bishop, giving us a chance to take the bishop with our rook? What's happening here? Is there some silly tactic? Isn't this just defended easily by queen b6? Because you still get to defend both the pieces. Yeah, it's a diabolical fork, and you have 2 attackers on this queen, or on this knight. But you can simply go here. Wow, he finds an even better move, probably defending and threatening. However, that's kind of wasn't the problem, because aren't we worried about rook f to b1? Because now you have 3 attackers on there. Now you still have to go back. You'll have 3 to... Ooh. Guys, we'll see. I think we'll obviously... Oh, wait, no, we can't go rook b1 because then we'd still be taking it. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. That's actually a pretty good move by our man Ninja. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see where this goes. What can Marcy do to get out of this? I think, once again, Ninja is finding an early advantage. I think Marcy might have messed up over being a little bit overconfident with his bishop sack. Because Ninja is finding a way to sustain it. Now my question is, besides doing queen b6, which we already talked about being able to defend everything, maybe we just want to get this thing out of here, right? You only have 1 attacker on this rook and you have 1 defender, so you're good. But we're getting all kind of like, this is getting kind of confusing. Is it better to regroup here? Is it better to regroup? You can't regroup down here to c4 because then he just wins the rook. But can you run this back? He goes for the castle. Okay, but again, do we want to get this jumbled? Like, these pieces are all kind of working together, which is awesome, but can also be kind of bad because if you have too many attacking pieces, if he pushes his pawn, all of a sudden you have 3 attacking pieces on, and there it is. There it is. He got the fork. He's threatening to win the knight, and he's threatening to win the rook, and he's threatening to see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying. It's great that they're all working together, but they're all now like, they're all dependent on each other. Now what? Oh man, Ninja, this is tough. This is so tough. I think better than castling. Again, I think here black is probably better, but castling was probably a blunder, if not at least a mistake. I think better was, I'm sure, just dropping the knight back would have been an a-okay move, because then if he does this move, he's not doing the forky fork. We can just step the rook back. We will definitely review this game and see what's up. Guys, if you're just popping in, this is a viewer game. 2 viewers playing back to back. We're just having the honor of spectating and commentating as best as we can. Let's see what they do. Okay. Now white has a 2-pawn advantage. He could have tripled fork, D-Lou says. Yeah. Yeah. Gaming says, wait for the game. You're going to do it when AT, which hour? Because I want your love and love because Monday until Friday I finish at 5 p.m. My man, my man. My man, my man. Guys, we missed some of these moves. It's down to the last second. I don't want to rewind them, but we already kind of saw what happened. Can Ninja hold on? He gets 5 seconds back per move. Can we find a way to just make a move, get some time back? Marcy is down to 32 seconds, 30 seconds. I don't imagine this game will be lost on time. If it is, it's only because it's too much pressure on black. I think black is obviously looking at the rook to a1. Might be a nice little attacky tack. Doubled up rooks. Unfortunately, that doesn't really do anything. Doubled up pawns. Okay, do we have something here? Fortunately, this knight's kind of stuck. Does he bring the knight to a5? Which would be kind of bad because then it's going to be kind of stuck. Ooh, wow. Do we have something here? Oh my goodness. Do we have something here? Is Ninja concocting just the most diabolical attack we've ever seen? King h7. He's out of there. Obviously, he's looking to come back to threaten to take this pawn, but now he can't. Oh, he can. He very well can. What can we do? It's not like he can push these pawns because then he's just going to take one of these pawns, huh? Do we see something as crazy as knight e2 setting up with something like this? Okay. Takes, and then he's looking maybe to take this pawn or go here on check. Probably taking the pawn check. But will there be a perpetual? I think Ninja's fighting for a perpetual, fighting for a draw of some sort. Is he going to be able to find it? I'm not even sure if it exists. Guys, this is actually a very heated game. D-Lu says take pawn g7. The knight is doing a really good job defending the other pawn that Marcy definitely wants to take. Okay, now he's sizing up to take that pawn. I think, I don't know. Better than rook to e2 might have just been to a1, just kind of blocking the king off from going back here. That way when you put them in check and stuff, maybe you have a way to come back and threaten down here. Do we have a fork? Unfortunately, we do not, because if we do, we just give up that pawn. His knight is kind of locked down here. Ninja with the last pawn push strat. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. The knight, his knight is doing some great defensive work. All we have to worry about now is this backwards pawn here. If he wants to size up in some way. Fortunately for Ninja, his rook cannot go to d6 or e7 because of his knight. Again, his knight is actually doing some great work. Ninja just has to do a good job of making some moves before he runs down on time. Not quite the move we were looking for, but maybe it's a next level strategy. Only there's a way to get this knight to also attack this pawn to get in the stance. Marcy, first time getting down below 20 seconds, fighting for the clock. Again, you get 5 seconds back, so no worries on time, really. Come on, loses on time. I'm sure king to g5 could have helped. Maybe. King to g5. Guys, we will definitely review this game for these guys. Man, you guys are doing some really good stuff. 1900 Rapid versus 1900 Blitz now. That's awesome. Extra Nightmare. Hello, chat. How's it going, Extra? Nice to have you popping in, saying hi. I appreciate you. You're the man. Guys, let's review this game. Guys, round of applause before we even start to both those contestants because they both play at a very high level. Marcy, rated as a 1950 rated player, in classic fashion, played at a 1900 rated level, says the computer. Ninja 1420 played at a 1750 rated level, so they were stepping up for the occasion. Like, guys, let's take a look at this game. This is a very close game. Both sides had plenty of chances to fight for the win here. White has an early advantage, however, makes a slight mistake, and now black has a slight advantage. Black has an obvious advantage probably right now. Let's see the idea. Okay, let's continue on. Gameplay is like this. White makes a crucial mistake, but does black capitalize on it? Unfortunately, they do not. They did play a move that seemed pretty impressive at the time. However, apparently the move was queen to c4. What's the follow-up? Well, I guess if you take, that's bad because why? You take with the pawn and then what? Push. What? You take with the pawn or the knight? Probably take with the knight here, huh? Okay. But the best follow-up after this move would have been what? Queen kind of has to sidestep and then black is favored. Okay. Kind of interesting. Keeping the pressure. Okay. And then we can castle whenever. All right. And we don't have a problem that we ran into where every piece is defending itself. However, he makes a blunder, so now white has a slight advantage. It's kind of even. But the castle was the blunder, like we said. We had the idea of going here, but is that even good enough? Okay, it does check out. It is fine and dandy, because if he does this, then we can just move the rook, right? Can we not move the rook? No, because it's blah, 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 blah. We have to take with the knight. Bam. And then, look, black still has the advantage. Unfortunately, he decides to castle, which we recognized instantly. That was probably a blunder. And he recognized instantly. So it's not like we're super geniuses out here. All right. White now has the advantage. Does black ever come close to being able to pull something off? Ooh, look at that. The bar's coming back down a little bit even. I like it. I like it. And look at that, guys. This is theoretically a draw. This is theoretically a draw. Isn't that wild? Ninja, you had a theoretical draw, and you did a pretty good job holding it for a while. Look at that. Look at that. His knight was perfectly placed. His knight is defending this pawn. So look, his doubled rooks can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. Hey, he wants to attack this pawn. Great. Well, he moves his rook to b6. Then what? Well, his rook can't go there to attack because bam, his knight takes it. Well done with that knight placement there, Ninja. Unfortunately, Marcy, slow burn, slow grind, gets it. Here we thought the best move would probably be, if we didn't run out on time, would be king to what? g5. Not sure if we can analyze this at this point, but oh, you can't do king to g5, duh, because there's a pawn. What would be the best move here? Is there a best move? h4? h4. Apparently h4 would have been the best move. You lose the knight, and then what? Yeah, it's completely lost. But anyways, wow. Guys, round of applause for Marcy and Ninja. Special thanks for Ninja because it was his idea to do a viewer game type of idea. That was super sick. That was very super sick. Gaber, how's it going? Nice to see you back in the chat. Nice to have you back on this bonus stream of a Sunday. Bonus stream of a Sunday. Guys, I think Marcy said it is 1:30 where they're at, so I don't think they're going to be up for another game. But let's go. I'm going to take a quick little 2-minute break. I'm going to go hit the restroom again and maybe top off on another brewski. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Do we have another viewer game I can pop up on site here? Hey, look at this. Worst chess player is playing a game. Worst chess player is the Gambit Master. He plays, every time he plays me in a game of chess, he always beats me in this silly gambits. So maybe I'll have, if he plays another game, can we watch this while I'm gone? Better yet, Marcy's playing a game. Guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. See you in a second. Thanks for hopping in. Guys, I think I lied to you again. I said I was gonna go take 2 minutes, hit the restroom, and grab another brewski. But this time, well, I think I got back here within 2 minutes. But I didn't grab a brewski. I had to. I think I'm fine. Let's just drink water. I am trying to. I mean, tonight is kind of like my Friday since I have off tomorrow. But I'm working on some projects. I'm trying to create my very first like real kind of like new era, new chapter of on the YouTube channel video, kind of like a more video essay style. Not quite, but it's just kind of I got a lot of editing to do tomorrow. I'm excited to get, like, it's not a let's play video, and it's not I don't even know, like, it's something you have to actually put effort in. Like these let's plays that we're trying to work on with fantasy life and stuff, like, don't take too much effort, right? I can pretty much record and have a video ready on YouTube from a let's play series off stream, or on during the stream, pretty easily. Not much has to be put in, but the video I'm trying to work on now is going to take me some more time. So tomorrow, I'm not trying to wake up all silly or sleeping in too late. I'd like to wake up at a decent hour and get to work on that on my day off there. Maybe I'll even get the video done tomorrow. I don't know. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to... Yeah, I'll give you a little hint. I'll give you... Hey, you guys are here on stream. Here, you guys get to see the behind the scenes, but the video is... The topic of the video is about, like, the video games that I've played. Like, what are my favorite... It's not my all-time favorite... Like, it's not a top 10 list. Like, my favorite games. But it pretty much has that same premise of kind of going through my life and what games can I recall that really stand out from the rest, and I try to piece together, like, what's similar between all of them. Like, what do they all have in common? What type of game do I seem to naturally fall into, and what do I like, and why do I like them? So working on that. I'm not going to be, I think there's a real value in, I want to make sure it's a good video and everything, but I'm not going to spend 2 weeks working on the video. I'm going to literally, I honestly might get it done tomorrow. I already recorded like the me talking part. Tomorrow I need to start capturing a bunch of B-roll for it to put on top when I'm talking about a certain game like Advanced Wars or Pokemon or what other games. I have a list here of the games I listed in the video. Skyrim. Like, I want B-roll. I want to capture that stuff and put it on top, so it's not just a talking head video, right? But man, maybe I'll get it done tomorrow. I'm not going to try to take 2 weeks on this thing because, good enough is good enough, right? This is like my first kind of, it's not even a video essay style video, which I love video essay types of videos, but I'm looking forward to getting out there, getting another repetition in as far as videoing skill goes, that hobby, and get on to the next one. All right, it's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be fantastic or anything, but it's going to be something better than just a let's play. I've been posting a lot of let's plays of our fantasy life grind. It's like, it's a niche game, and it's like, who really cares? But then who's really going to care about this other video? Anyways, guys, chats to catch up on. Guys, we were watching Jeff the Fat Cat play Marcy. Jeff the Fat Cat rated 1004 versus Marcy 1953. And looks like he's doing A-okay because he's up by 2 points of material. He is up by 2 points of material. Ninja, you missed a theoretical draw. The theoretical draw contained more than 100 moves. Yeah, so it's an honest mistake. It's an honest mistake. Extra nightmare. Oh, the alien gambit don't work no more. Everyone knows how to defend it. Yeah, well, I always fall for it. Extra nightmare. I need to learn it because I'm always falling for it. I literally always fall for it. Gamer, views are increasing day by day. Really feel part of the journey. Yeah, they are kind of, aren't they? Yeah, guys, if you're new here, this is just a hobby. I'm just a dude who plays video games, plays too much video games. So this little hobby of ours just helps justify it. It just helps justify it. But Gabe, that's a really good observation. Isn't that exciting? That's actually pretty cool to think about. Alien Gambit's kind of trash, TBH. It's just hope chess. It's nice and bullet. Blitz so much. Yep. Extra Nightmare says, yo, Big Breakfast, I have a game for you. You can analyze and try. Guess my elo. Oh, yeah, share it with me. Are you in the Discord? Are you in our nice little small community Discord? Maybe you can link it to me there or message it to me on chess.com. We can definitely pivot over to that. Move from Jeff the Fat Cat and Marcy's chess game. LL Gaming is relentless with the when you gonna do a live for Sonic Atonitrum. I don't care. I don't know because I crashed again. Never, probably never. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give you this pretend like, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna do it and you can count on me. It's probably just not my type of game. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The only thing you need to defend the Alien Gambit is just to defend the light squares. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I can put the PNG so I don't see the E. Oh, I can put the PGN so you don't see the ELO. Yes. Put it in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeff says, wow. GG's. Marcy says, GG's. No way, Jeff with the comeback. Wait. Did Jeff win? Oh my gosh, fellas, we are watching this. And then I see the PGN. I like it. I like it. Guys, Jeff the Fat Cat upset Marcy. What's going on? Oh, so this is why you guys were talking about the Alien Gambit, because they went for it. They went for it. Okay. Wow. Wow, but, wow. Black has the advantage. Black has the advantage. And then Blunder, then White has the advantage. White has the advantage. Is White safe? Is White good? It looks like it. Oh, but then he went, they just hung mate in one. Yeah, let me tell you something, Jeff. Jeff, you and I both know that Marcy just gave you that. They just didn't care. The game was, was it unrated? I'm assuming it's unrated. But Marcy, just being the classy person that they are, they're like, hey, it's for the show. I'm gonna toss them a bone. Let's go. Marcy, the 1950 rated player, says, I beg to differ. Alien Gambit is still going okay. Yeah, Alien Gambit is quite good. Time pressure made Marcy lose. Wow, nice win. All right, I see your PN. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to figure out real quick how to paste this in. I imagine I'll go to analysis. Let's go to analysis, and we will paste this. My thing is, I need to paste it without. I need it. I can't. I'm blocking. I'm blocking the. Okay, we turn the analysis off. Okay, there's no analysis, so I do not know. I'm gonna play through these moves. Was it Marcy? No, extra nightmare. Are you playing as White or Black? Are you playing as White or Black here? And am I guessing your elo or both of your elos? Are they close enough where if I guess one, it's pretty close to the other? You're White. Okay. All right. Extra nightmare is White. Guys, hey, let's turn this into a little YouTube short. Let's try it. Let's try it out. How do I turn off this? Just so I say. Hey guys, welcome to a YouTube short video. This is a little behind the scenes action. All right, guys, this is my very first Guess the Elo series, but we had a viewer in chat send me one of their games. I have no idea what their rating is or their opponents. Let's see if we can figure it out. The game starts with E4, and it looks like the Sicilian. All right, they're developing some knights. Wow, an early queen move and no minor pieces. So I'm already kind of thinking, okay, let's start with the 1,000 range. We're thinking about 1,000 range just right off the bat. Let's make some more moves and see what we got. Hey, that all seems pretty standard. Moving some pieces around, taking a pawn. Nothing's been hanged so far. Some really active knight maneuvering, huh? Okay, okay. Moving the king out of the potential, maybe a long time fork. I don't know. Don't listen to me. That was a bad suggestion I just said there. Ooh, okay. We're getting a little loosey-goosey on the king side. Is it worried? However, we also have 3 attackers on this pawn. He only has 2 defenders. This is already shaping up to be a very sharp game. He pushes the pawn back, so we can't really do anything there. Offering a trade of minor pieces, would that actually be pretty good for us? Wow, as the white pieces. Okay. Wow, this is, we have an isolated passed pawn all the way up on e6 square. What's this game even? I don't think I've ever seen a position like this. So since I've never seen a position like this, I'm going to roll out 1,500 and above. I'm rolling out 1,500 and above, but nothing's been blundered, so I'm rolling out 1,000 and below as well. So that's the range I'm kind of working with here, I think. Okay, again, we're only up by 1 point of material now as the white pieces, who is our honorary viewer. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Do we see a rook to f8 move here? We do. Okay. This is getting kind of tricky. Okay. Fortunately, if we take and they take back, I mean, this is going nowhere because the bishop and pawn combo. What? Sacrifices the rook. Oh, because he can't take. Wait, can he take? No, he can't, because if we let him do queen, he has to step back. And is this checkmate? Oh my gosh. But he takes it. No, queen to h8 is checkmate, isn't it? Because then when knight goes to g8, he just takes. That's checkmate? No, because then he gets to move up here. Ooh, wait. How do you follow through with this? A hanging, not quite a hanging queen, but rather a checkmate. All right, my range is still, I don't think that endgame changed my initial guess between 1,000 and 1,500. Well, let's give these guys some credit. All right, let's give these guys some credit, and we'll stay on the higher end of that range. Let's go 1,300. Let's go 1,300. You guys like the 1,300? Guys, let me know. What do you guys think? Is 1,300? Am I being too nice? Am I being too generous? Or did we just absolutely snipe this? Or did I absolutely snipe this? We're giving them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, that was a very... Okay, but like... Yeah, that's a very solid checkmate. I don't think any 1,000 below is finding that. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What is the answer? My final guess is 1,300. My final guess is 1,300. Not even close. What's everyone else saying? 800 to 1,000. You said pretty close. What? At least 800 to 1,000? Wow. It's 500 to 700. There was a quicker man at the end there. Not even close. Oh, I wasn't even close. Yep, bad guess to you. That's why I don't do these. All right, we'll leave that to Gotham Chess. We'll leave that to Gotham Chess. 500 and 700, really? I mean, yeah, I guess the big tell was that the opening, besides it just being a Sicilian, like already at this point, So I already eliminated a pretty high ceiling, right? I was like, let's just chop off 1,500 and up off the block. But then, like, nothing was hung, right? Huh? Like, this all, hey, whatever, man. This all seems pretty standard. Okay, well, I mean, giving up your knight. But again, oh, man. What was what's the final? It's a blitz game. I'm 2180 at the time. Black is 2277. Oh, so it was okay. It wasn't under 1,000. It's a Blitz game. Okay. It's a Blitz game. Okay. Well, that would probably influence my decision. Oh, that would probably influence my decision. Okay, so it was a 2180 versus a 2277. I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close. But hey, at least I wasn't guessing below 1,000. I eliminated that. 1,000 to 1,500. All right. That's gotta be capped. 3 brilliant moves. Can I review this? Can I review this game? Let's see. Okay, so I wasn't even close. The computer thinks black played at 1650. So even if I had guessed 1,500, I still would have been 150 points off from the lowest performing player of this game. The highest performing player of this game was yours truly, Extra Nightmare, playing at a 2,300 rated level. And there was, in fact, 3 brilliant moves in this game. I want to see them. I want to see them. Whew! The Night Sack. Brilliant move. Where's the other brilliant move? The Rook. And the Rook Sacrifice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a game. Yeah, I was not even close. I wasn't even close. Well, I guess what? 1,300? I guess 1,300? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Well, that was fun. Not sure if I'll do that again, but... Can I do mine next? Oh, you have a game? Let's keep it rolling. Sure, I'll try. Post the PGN in the... Oh, man, guys. My soccer team, FC Cincinnati, is losing to Toronto. 0-1. 96 minutes in the game with 7 minutes of stoppage time. So the game is going to be over now. But they have a corner kick, and they... don't get it. The whistle's going to be blown at any second now. Can they get a goal? Probably not. Where's the whistle? Oh, man, my team kind of sucks this year. Oof. All right, there's a link. You only have a link. But my only issue with the link is it going to pop me up to something that... Tell you what, can someone else pull that link up? I mean, Extra Nightmare. You know, my team just lost. You know how that works. It's just a plot twist. Okay. Oh, don't try to guess the ELO. All right. All right. We'll click the link. Oh, good. It doesn't... Oh. 5 moves. 5 moves. Oh, wait, no, there's more moves. It's just not fully extended on my side. Okay, 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 okay. Are you the... You're the dark pieces. Let's switch the board in your perspective. What do we got here? Yeah, pretty standard stuff. I'm pretty sure I played the exact same opening. Ooh, what does he do? What does he do? Ah, interesting. Interesting. What is this? Huh? Takes the knight, takes the bishop, pins the knight to the queen. Keeps the pressure on the queen. I like it. I like it. Why are my arrows not working? All right. It's even Steven. It's even Steven. No one's winning. No one's losing. Takes the knight. Doubles up the rooks. Smart move. Brings back the rook. Ooh. Takes the pawn, because he can. Gets the check, because he can. Pushes the pawn, because he can. Whoa, what was the idea there? So I was like, I don't need that bishop. I don't need that bishop. Well, I guess his bishop's trapped, is it not? His bishop's trapped, so it's not like he can do anything. Okay, makes sense. Nice find. Ah, sacrificing the queen? Sacrificing the queen? But if he takes, don't you just have this? And then if he goes here, then it's a forky fork. Not really, because his rook is there, so it wouldn't work. But rather, you have that. What a move. Well, nice fine ninja. You sack the queen. You put him in check. He has to give you the queen back. Oh, man. And then no, you didn't. Did you do G5 here? And then he had to walk here? And then did you do G6? Bro, you did not. No, you didn't. No, you did. Oh, okay. Okay. He takes the queen. Oh, but that doesn't do anything because that's just checkmate. What a checkmate. What a checkmate. Well, why not just... I mean, isn't this also just checkmate? No, it's not. Why is this not just checkmate? Oh, because you can just walk here. But then... and you don't have this either. Okay, okay. So good thing you didn't hear me talking in your head during that time, because this is absolutely diabolical. I mean, how does he get out of this? He can't. His only actual move is to take the rook. There's nothing else he can do. And then you push G6. And you're down by 9 points of material. Wow. What a game. What a game. 2 brilliant moves. Really? That is... I believe it. I believe it. What a game. What a game. Alright, guys. It's kind of coming down to the end of the night. I don't usually stream on Sundays or this late, but let's go ahead and let's do our Wordle and connections that we usually like to do. Connections. And then maybe even the mini crossword. The mini crossword. Fellas, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate your time. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have, right? It's the most valuable thing we have. It's more valuable than money. It's more valuable than... I mean, what else? I don't know. Okay, it's not the most valuable. Anyways, connections. Nice. Natal. Zipper. Cell is? What? Jacket? I'm already not liking this connections because there's like already out of 6 words that I've read, 3 of them I have no idea what they're talking about. Asaka. Jaw, Sinner, Eye, Gremlin, Phoenix, Squatter, Reefer, Tremor, Rotator, Lima. Rotator, Jaw, Eye. That's about it. Jacket, Zipper. That's about it. Nice jacket. I don't know. Is there any blank ands or and blanks? Like freaking, I don't know. Reefer trailer. What's the Celez? Guys, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look it up. I'm cheating. Celez definition. Is it a word or is it a thingamababa? The exchange. No, it's SEEL. Monica Seals, the former #1 professional tennis player. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna help us. Squatter. Someone who's trying to take your home from you. Lima. Like the phonetic letter L. Lima. Alpha. Victor. Alpha. November. Gremlin. Phoenix. Sinner. Refer. Eye contact. Nice contact. Okay, what's Osaka? What's Osaka? Does anyone know what Osaka is? Osaka, is this another tennis person? Osaka's another tennis person. I'm guessing Nadal is another tennis person. Yeah, Nadal, another tennis person. Okay, so all these weird names are, and then Tremor is it Tremor? Is that another tennis related person? Nope. I wasn't even one away. These are all like tennis players. How's that not one away? We literally just looked it up. We literally just looked it up. We literally just looked it up. It's a bunch of tennis people. Yeah, but it just... Yeah, weird. You squat in tennis a little bit, right? Are there any... The last four, the first four of these words, they're all like something. So like, I don't think so. Rotator, jaw, eye, squatter, like whatever. Let's try it. Not even one away. This is the dumbest connections puzzle I've ever seen. Eye contact. Nice contact. All right. If no one has any suggestions, I think we're just gonna go ahead and fail this and move on to our Wordle, because this is just not it. Phoenix and Gremlin, Tremor. I don't know. Lima, Osaka, and Phoenix are all cities. Oh yeah, Phoenix, yeah, Osaka. Maybe Nadal. All right, on to the next one. Lima, nice. Nice is a city. That's so silly. Horror movies minus palindromes. I refer rotator sele. Okay, horror movie minus S. Gremlin, jaw, sinner, tremor. Starting with slang for 0. What? Jacket? What? Oh, like jack, nah, squat, zip. Okay. Okay. Let's get to a real puzzle game where we actually have a chance to solve it. First 5-letter word we see in the chat, fellas, will be our starter word. You guys know how it goes. You guys know how it goes. Man, my soccer team is not off to a good start this season. Jeff, that was a wild connections. That was a wild connections. That was dumb. Hopefully the mini and the Wordle aren't so bad. What's the 5-letter word you guys want us to start with tonight? Scary. Going off with this whole horror theme, scary games and whatnot. Ooh, we got a Y. Okay. Maybe thicky. No. Could it be a double N? That's not how you spell tiny. Don't even look at me. Why did I even guess that? I actually just locked that in. Tinny. Tiny. Is that how you spell tiny? That's not how you spell tiny. Tiny is T-I-N. Oh, that is how you spell tiny. Oops. Bad guess. Floppy. Lottie. Oh, you just did the Wordle? Am I even close? Am I even close? Maybe like a BY. Would be very difficult without the Y. Ah, so I'm off to a good start. Doesn't end with an XY, does it? Is that a double Z word? Oh, wouldn't that be wild? There's no N. This isn't the word, but we get to maybe guess another vowel. Another 2 vowels and an H. I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, Jeff. Is honey, is that a good guess? I know it's obviously not the word, but is it a helpful guess? If not, then we won't do it. You'll need a couple words purely for letters. All right, let's, hopefully it's not a QU word. And hopefully it's not like a double ZY word. Like does doozy? That's not how you spell doozy. Don't worry about it. That's not a word either. You need an EY, don't you? Oh, this is a word? Oh my gosh. We're looking at like a BY ending. Are we looking at like a lobby? Are we looking at lobby here, fellas? Is this a diabolical pool? The word itself isn't too rare, but for Wordle, it's rough. I'm trying lobby. Guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The double B. Let's go. Let's go. Jeff the Fat Cat helping us out here. Jeff the Fat Cat helping us out here. Let's go with the mini. Let's do the mini, fellas. Let's do the mini and let's wrap the show up. It was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you're still hanging out and you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'm on weekdays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh wow, look at this. It's a perfect 5x5. Every one of these are filled. Talk blank, boastfully banter. Talk boastfully. Boastfully banter. Talk hot. Talk up. Talk. I don't know. What has legs but never walks? A chair. Or a table. Chair or table. French for love. Ooh, don't know. What has a mouth but never talks? Bunch of riddles. What has a mouth but never talks? Like a bottle or something? Your mom? No, can't be that. What has a mouth but never talks? Is it like an ocean or something, or a storm? I don't know. Run down in appearance. Oh, something was like abandoned. Something that's run down in appearance. Old, rusty maybe? I don't know. Milky Way bits. Stars. Blank Eisenhower, 1950s first lady. Is it gonna be like Bella or something? Or come back to that. Overhead. Profit. Overhead. Green. Clearance. Given a crossword hint. Given a crossword hint. Clues. Actress Washington of Scandal. Don't know. Talk. Boastfully banter. Switch. I don't know. French for love. Abadu or something. I don't know. What has a mouth but never talks? Does a river have a mouth? I don't know. Blank Eisenhower. Overhead. Above. Actress. I've got some of them, but we'll let you attempt them first. Appreciate it. Actress Washington of Scandal. Terry? I don't know. Let's just go with Terry. I don't know. Talk smack. Talk smack. Is it Carrie? Adore. Medea. French for love. Ojor. Abor. I don't know what sounds French. Atour. Nine o'clock. Run down in appearance. Who's above Carrie? I don't think 5 down is necessarily Carrie. Actress of Scandal. Well, I guess it kind of has to be, right? Maybe it's not an RRY. Maybe it's like no, it has to be probably River, right? 9 across. Run down in appearance. Smessy, Snessy, Slessy. It's quite a unique name, so it's not Carrie. You may just want to search up 2 down. Oh, 2 down, yeah. Blank Eisenhower. Blank Eisenhower. Yeah, I'll look it up. Eisenhower's wife. Mammy. Mammy. Ceased. Sheesh. Run down in appearance. Cease. I Run down in appearance. Run down in appearance. Seven across, French for love. Amour. 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 French for love. I'm looking that up. French for love. Amour. So we do have amour, right? So we're just looking for 9 across and 5 down, I think. And I think the only one that we're missing is this last one, right? I think. CD? So this is clued. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, Just Fat, thank you so much for hanging out to the very end. I appreciate you and the several others of you who are still here. I appreciate you sharing the love, sharing the support, and hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow for our actual planned scheduled stream. Usually I don't stream on Sundays, but tonight's kind of like my Friday night, so I got plenty of energy and I have plenty of time to do so. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's cue the music and I'll see you guys off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, you are the best. You guys are what make this fun, and you guys are important. So I appreciate you guys. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.